Facing a Viking invasion now on BBC Two, it's back into battle with a new series of Time Commanders.
A mighty Norwegian invasion force has landed in the north of England and is sweeping south, intent on seizing the throne. An English army led by King Harald Godwinson has force-marched north to stop them in their tracks. Now only a river, spanned by a small bridge, separates these armies. Will the spirited English repel this invasion, or will the Norse horde triumph? Tonight, a family from Surrey, watched over as usual by our military experts, find out on Time Commanders.
Welcome to the show that can change the course of history. And hoping to do just that today are the Eagers family from Dorking. Dad Mark is headmaster at Box Hill School in Surrey.
As the football managers would say, I think I'm quietly confident that our team will win the battle. There goes the kiss of death.
Mum, Jane, is one of Mark's teachers at Box Hill.
We want to win, and we want to have a great time, and we want to finish feeling like we've given it everything we could.
13-year-old Sam is a keen inventor in his spare time.
I want to be a general because I like commanding people and it'd be fun to take over my dad for the day.
And Matthew, who likes to be known as Mash, wants to be a military historian when he grows up.
Well, I'd like to be a captain so that I can take the battle into my own hands and cause complete havoc.
United as a family, they are tonight's Time Commanders. Well, welcome, team, to the show. It's great to have you here. Now, Matthew, it's Mash, and you're happy for me to call you that? Yep. All right, Mash. Now, I've been told that you are on record as saying you reckon you're pretty good at this.
Yeah.
You reckon you could beat our experts?
Yep.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
OK, well, that'll be good. Sam, what's it going to be like? Because you're fighting a battle now with your whole family, with your parents. What's that going to feel like?
It's going to be very confusing, a lot of shouting, I imagine.
Good. No, shouting's good. That's OK. Confusion is excellent. And finally, Jane, everybody in the family was asked to describe everybody else. And, well, they all used one word to describe you. It was bossy. Is that true?
I am not bossy.
OK, fine.
I'm decisive. I am not
Was it Mash or Sam that said friendly but fierce? Come on, one of you said it. It was you, Mash. All right, well, I think I can get an idea of how this is going to go. OK, well, it's time now for you to meet our Time Commanders experts. Surveying our contestants' every move are historical analyst Arik Nusbacher, senior lecturer in war studies at the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst, and our tactical analyst, historic weapons expert and military historian, Mike Loads. OK, team, now, pay attention, because here comes your battle briefing. It's very, very important you listen to what these guys have got to say. It could make all the difference.
You have got to find a way to preserve the course of British history. You're going to be fighting the Battle of Stamford Bridge. It's 1066, and you are trying to keep an appointment here at a small bridge over the River Derwent near the city of York. Harold Godwinson is on his way to Stamford Bridge. He is the elected King of England, and he is coming to fight against a Norse army.
And that Norse army is commanded by King Harald Hardråde. He was feared and fearless. His fighting prowess was legendary, and his leadership was famed. He was considered the most famous and celebrated warrior of his age. And he had just taken the crown of Norway by force, a crown to which he had a very dubious claim. And now he thought the prize of England could be taken by force, a formidable foe.
The Norse have gained a strategic advantage by landing an army in northern England, surprising Harold Godwinson, the English king, and defeating Edwin and Morcar, the two earls that King Harold Godwinson had left to look after northern England.
But Harold Godwinson was 200 miles away at the start of this campaign, and he marched incredibly in 4 days, took his army 200 miles. And you, time commanders, are going to be in command of Harold Godwinson's English army. Guard it well. History depends on you. Now, the heart of your army are the housecarls. Now, these are men who had a tremendous fighting ethos. For them, death in battle was an honor to be sought, not a fate to be feared. They would fight till the last man standing, but they're also very useful troops used judiciously as a strike force.
So the housecarls are going to be your arm of decision, but supporting them, you've also got the fearedmen, who are the ordinary Englishmen who've been collected by Harold Godwinson on his way to this battle. And they are armed, some with spears, some with swords, but some of them will be archers. You've got comparatively few of them, but those archers will enable you to fix the enemy when it wants to move, to make the enemy move when they want to stand fast, and you'll have to use your archers very wisely indeed.
Harold Hardråde's side, 5 days earlier, has just fought this great battle at Fulford Gate. So they're pretty battle-weary and exhausted, but their swords have tasted blood, and they have the victor's confidence.
They've got housecarls as well. Hardråde has got a professional force, many of whom have been fighting with him for years.
And among these soldiers are another type of warrior known as berserkers. You've heard of going berserk, going into a blind rage, the red mist, the battle fury. Some say it was induced by hallucinogenic drugs. Some say just by the rage of battle. They're said to have gnawed and eaten at their shields before the battle. They would get so angry, get themselves into such a state. These are incredible warriors, and you can use them. Imagine you've got one of those. They're worth 10 men.
So we've got the English and the Norsemen slugging it out. I love it. Question is, how do you lot feel now after all of that?
Scared.
Good?
Excellent.
You feel good, you feel
yes.
scared? I can't believe you feel scared. Just a little bit. All right, well, look, the important thing is you've now got a chance to ask questions. These guys are going to go away soon. The next time you see them, the battle will be over, whatever the outcome, OK? So you've got a chance to ask 2 questions. Use them wisely. Ask away.
How effective are the archers? Like, can they penetrate the armour?
Archers are effective. Whether they're going to penetrate the armour or not is not that big a question, because the type of helms they're wearing in the armour, their faces are open, so they've got exposed faces. But if they've got arrows coming in, they have to defend. They have to put their shields up. And while they're doing that, they're not moving and doing something else. So use the archers well.
Next question.
How effectively can we use our spearmen?
I'll tell you how to use your spearmen. Aggressively.
And that's it? That's your answer? Aggressively. There you go. You got that?
OK.
All right, well, I hope that's useful, because you are on your own from here on in. And now we've got a very important job to do, because now we've got to decide who's going to be the generals and who's going to be the captains. Our experts have had a look at your profiles. They know a lot about you, and they've made the decision. So now is when we're going to find out who will be giving the orders and who will be carrying them out.
I think my mum would make a good general because she's very bossy, even though she won't admit it.
Jane, you are a general.
Mark, you are a captain.
OK.
Mash, guess what?
What?
You're a captain.
Yay!
Excellent.
And that means that you, Sam, are a general.
OK. Sam will be jumping up and down and squeaking quite a lot, very excited, and I hope keeps his head cool and goes for it as well.